Hi everybody, it's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things. I'm back again today with a second video. I posted one earlier this afternoon on making these kind of bookmarks, the wool ball ones, and I also showed how to make these pom-pom ones, so you can check that out if you're interested. As you can see, I still need to trim my tie-off threads, but there, that is from earlier, and I wanted to just kind of do a maybe every 2 or 3 or 4 day summary of what I am doing for my December daily. If any of you are thinking about doing a December daily and haven't started yet, and you're like, drat, that sounded fun, but I haven't gotten started, it's too late. It really isn't. You can use any kind of notebook. You can use a junk journal. You can go out and buy a notebook that's, this kind of idea. Those are all over the place. You could, if you didn't like the cover of one you already have, it's not Christmassy, you could decorate a book like this. You can use any kind of notebook. You can even use a spiral bound notebook and doodad it up in a way that seems like a festive thing to you for the holiday season. But I have been blessed to receive this as a gift, and I've been having a lot of fun. So I'll just give you a quick rundown on what I've done to give you some ideas, or I'm sure you have plenty of your own, but if you're looking for more, maybe this little flip through will give you some other thoughts on what to do. So on this first page, I just added a photo sticker from my Canon Ivy of a little snowman I painted when I was at a art class with some of my relatives over the Thanksgiving holiday. So I did a collage thing here. I put an address from a Christmas card and a stamp. Here are a couple store stickers. Maybe you've noticed in your holiday mail where you get the newspaper type ads, sometimes they'll have these sticker sheets. These may have been from Target, I don't remember, but I just saved those and use them for embellishments in my junk journal. Here on the other side, I just put a little summary thought that our pastor had shared at church on Sunday, that this is a joyful season. It's the birth of the Savior, and if you are a follower of Jesus, then it's a cause to celebrate. So, enjoy the holiday. Here on this sheet, I have 31 ideas for December daily drawing prompts. I've always liked to draw. Some things I can draw okay, some not so well, but I've always enjoyed drawing. So I thought that would be a really fun thing to add to a December daily. One reason is I enjoy it. Another reason is it doesn't take up a lot of bulkiness to draw a picture. Your album doesn't need to, or book doesn't need to be super full and overflowing when you just draw. So you can fill your pages with things without adding too much bulk. And I say that because I have probably at least 3 junk journals that are, almost at a 90-degree angle because they're so full of things. Not that that's bad, but if you want to minimize that, drawing's a good way around it. So my first, for December 1st, first drawing prompt was holly. I've always liked holly. I always have drawn it just for fun around the holidays. So I drew some holly, and I tried to do some fancy writing. And then I thought of this song, The Holly and the Ivy, which funny comes in later on in my junk journal from Stacy, the actual music to that. But I wrote down some words to the song that mentioned holly. And then I put a couple embellishment pieces, and here's the note from Stacy. I put a snowman sticker, as you can see, that she enclosed with the journal. She gave me a bunch of cute embellishments, and that was one of them. And I just added this sticker from something we ate, tomatoes, and then one from bananas. And then I like to use these Tim Holtz word stickers. This says collect beautiful moments. Here's a tag from Stacy. I think I glued it on, but then I also decorated it with washi tape. That was day 1. In addition to doing a drawing prompt, I'm also doing a journaling prompt from Rowena at Sojourner USA. So she had posted on Instagram a list of, I think it's at least 25, maybe through Christmas or maybe through the new year. But she had journaling prompts. So this one was the weather on this day in December. So I wrote that it was cloudy, windy, and cold, and I misspelled cloudy. I did it with a W. I went back and tried to make it look like a U, but we all know I messed up. Maybe I could take my white Posca pen and cover that up. I'm not sure why I didn't think of that earlier. And I talked a little bit about what was going on during the day. I've liked just journaling about everyday happenings in the month, as I have been doing for the past several months, but just adding a holiday twist to my everyday journaling by adding these things and using a Christmas album. Day 2 was I Dream of Stars That Glitter. That's the word phrase from my Tim Holtz collection. So I did these stars, very amateur looking, you know, maybe a grade schooler could have drawn those and they would have looked the same, but it was still fun. And I have fun playing around with lettering, and it may be a little too reflective. I think it's okay. This sparkly stuff I think is causing a glare though. Then I wrote words to a song, Star of Wonder, Star of Light. That was from We Three Kings, I think, yeah. And then on this card, this is a pocket from Stacy as well as this and this. She gave me all kinds of fun embellishments, so I'm trying to use those. This tag was in there too. And I just wrote a little thought that I had from when I read a post on Instagram by Lisa Turkhurst. Check her out if you're interested in some really inspiring thoughts and things to ponder. So the one story that really stuck with me, I just kind of gave a little summary right there for that because I liked it so much. Another thing I did on here, which isn't showing up, was writing the words, "O holy night, the stars are brightly shining." And let's see, what else did I write? Something. "We have seen his star in the east and have come to worship him." So a little bit of scripture and a little bit of holiday songs. Just kind of talked about what went on that day. Again, let me go back. This is day 2. So Rowena's prompt was from Sojourner was, what kind of tree did you have growing up and what do you have now? So I talked about that. Day 3, which was yesterday, I'm doing this on the 4th, was crown to draw. So I drew a crown. I put some little adhesive gems, those little plastic sticky gems on there. I don't really know how to draw a crown. I think this turned out okay, but this cushiony velvet part that's supposed to like rise up above the pointy thing looks kind of flat. So if Jesus tried to put that on, it would probably be sitting on the top of his head because there's no poof to the velvet interior. But anyway, you get the idea. So again, words from A Christmas Carol, We Three Kings again, born a king on Bethlehem's plain, gold I bring to crown him again. And then I wrote King of Kings. And then in little faint writing, this is Jesus Christ, King of Kings. I wasn't sure if I should do that with the black pen and distract too much from the idea of crown, so I just left it kind of faintly penciled in. Another thing that was for yesterday that I haven't done because our tree is not set up yet is to take a picture of my favorite ornament and journal about it. So I've set aside space for that, and I will add the sticker there later and sticker photo, and then I will journal. Now a funny thing is, if you have the Canon Ivy and you get that, I think it's like Instastack or something, little film printout pieces, they actually peel off the back and they're a sticker. So I had used like a whole pack of 10 in a previous journal and was gluing them on, and then I watched another YouTuber who peeled off the back of her photo and it was a sticker. If you have that and you're not aware of that, check and see if you have the sticker kind. I guess they're all stickers, I don't know, but that was like a exciting discovery to me to realize each of those photos was a sticker. Here are some more journaling embellishments and cards and so forth from Stacy. I haven't gotten to that yet, so I will do today's stuff, the 4th, probably this evening when I get back from an activity I'm doing with my son and one of his friends and his mom. But I put this in here, just a little extra thing, so it's not necessarily in order. Kind of using poetic license with the words here, sleep in heavenly peace. My 16-year-old and 13-year-old son, the youngest two of my 7 sons, have finally gotten a new bunk bed. Their dad and they assembled it the other night, actually on December 2nd. So I thought that was kind of a fun play on the words from, I guess, Silent Night, Holy Night. And there they are being goofy. And there's their bed in the background. So they've got new flooring and new paint in their room. And their beds were uncomfortable. And it was an old metal bed. And it made a lot of noise when they rolled over. So now they have a nice, quiet, wooden new bed. And I added that because I just thought that would be fun. So that's the 1st through the 3rd. And then in another few days, I'll do the next hunk of pages. Getting back to these bookmarks again, I made these earlier today. This one was already made, but you can see, I think, hopefully, if there's not too much glare, that these 3 colors, the gray and the berry and the green, work well with the cover. And I also made this one, which I'm hoping isn't sticking to this card too bad. Nope, it's good. So those 4, maybe I'll take out the gray and just use these 3, or maybe I will use that as well because I also have this holly one stuck in from my Etsy order that I received the other day. I just think all those colors work really nicely with the pretty flowers and fir tree illustrations. Actually, there's some holly there too. That's really cool. It's all coming together. So those will go in here in random usage, just as I feel like I want to mark something or I want to add some fun embellishment to this journal. So there you go. I hope you're doing it December daily. Don't think it's too late to start. It's still early. You can do it. Fold over some paper in half, staple it together, and put a construction paper cover on it if that's what you need to do. But have fun embracing the holiday season, whatever it's about. Journal it, create some memories and something to pass along and share with others later on. Thanks for joining me again. We'll see you next time. Bye.